Now we reaching the 200 rand point. As I told you that my analysis was on point, it's just that I entered too early. I know what I'm doing. The account is sitting on 430 rands. I told you my analysis is always on point. I never miss, brother. I have over 7 years experience trading. So as you see, I took this account from 300 all the way now to almost 3,000 rand. As you see, I entered too early right here. You see, these entries were too early. I knew it was going to be a sell, that's why I did not put a stop loss. Now we're going down with 500 rand profit on a 1.8 account, and we are cruising nicely. So I took this account from 300 rand all the way to 1,800 with a single trade on gold, and today we are going to be trading gold, and I only have took only one trade, and we are going to continue taking another trade on gold. So firstly I want to open the chart, so let me just go back so that I can go here on gold. So trading gold is very simple. You just have to look for repeating patterns. Even if you don't know how to trade or to analyze, you can take it in your old and then give them a gold chart and say, if you see a pattern that repeats itself, trade that pattern. For an example here, I don't have to do all this fair value gap, but if you do that, it's okay. It's okay. As long as it works for you. Some things might work for other people, some things might not work for other people. So what I'm trying to see here is this is a 1 hour time frame, by the way. I know our account is small, but I really do like to start on a higher time frame. So this is where I am going to look for my strong sells around this red line which I put over here, and I'm gonna put another line here in the bottom, which I'm going to look for my buys, because as you can see, when the market reaches this point, let me just zoom in, it continues up. I know you could just look over here and over here and over here, want to explain it in a way that a person who doesn't even trade would understand it. But as you can see, what is forming, even I don't like using trend lines, but I'll use trend line for the sake of showing what I'm looking at this time frame. Mind you, this is a 1 hour time frame, and we have a very, very small account. So as you can see here, there's this pattern that the market is doing, so which is respecting it so far. And let me draw this trend line above. Let me repeat, I don't like using the trend line. I'm just trying to show you guys what I'm seeing in my head, because I usually just like look at this and I instantly recognize this pattern. So I know it's a little bit confusing to other people. As I said, I only use these red lines of here that you see, and then I draw the trend line in my head. So the best thing for us to do here is to look for a sell. Is to look for a sell right now, right here. We're gonna sell over here. Let me just zoom in. We're gonna sell over here, and then you did not see that, and then we're gonna take our profit over here, our TP over here, our TP2 over here. So let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna open here. You're gonna hit a sell. Okay, I was trading on the Exness app, so that's why it's telling me this, because I wasn't using MetaTrader 5. I just connected MetaTrader 5 right now. Even though this is not a good place to enter, we should have just waited like over here, maybe somewhere. Remember, our account is still small. It's just gonna take a 0.01 lot size, and then we're gonna place our TP1 over here, and we're gonna modify. As much as I want to take 0.2 lot size, I'm not comfortable yet, but if I were, I was going to put 2 trades over here, 2 sells, and then I was going to put another TP over here. So right now we are aiming for a profit of 200 and Okay, so let me look at my stop loss. It is very important for us to use a stop loss because now we have a big account. So it's supposed to be, you know what? I'm just gonna wing it and put another sell. Yes, I did it. And I'm gonna put my TP2 over here around 500 and something. So if this trade goes in that direction, we're gonna make a good nice profit. Okay, now let's go look at our profit over here. I'm not gonna put a stop loss. So already sitting at 36 rand profit, and I hope you guys take this trade and see how it plays out for you, because I'm gonna post it now. It's around 5 or 8 in the morning, and we'll check this trade later around 12 or 11 or something. We're just gonna wait and see. If we blow, we blow.
Okay, so here's a quick update on our trade that it took earlier. So I added one more position, added one here on top. So as you can see, I have 0.3 lot size on the trade. Let me just take it down to a 15-minute time frame so you can see properly. So remember that I drew this trend line over here. As you can see, gold respected the trend line perfectly. As you can see, it bounced right off our trend line and then started going down. We're sitting on weekly profit. As you can see, this is where I entered my first buy, my second sell, my third sell, and it went down beautifully. And we were in a little bit of profit of about 400 rand, including all lot sizes, but we didn't take any profit. The first position is sitting on 100 rand, and the other two are still on a loss of about 20 something rand, but we're just gonna wait for it to go down to TP1. I still believe that it's going to go down. It's just getting some momentum. More people are going to start trading, and it's gonna push down. It's gonna push down beautifully. Yeah, that I entered too early. That's why you must wait for a perfect sell. I entered too early, but let's say like 250 pips or so. That was down here, but you know what? When we take what we take. We're gonna check back later. Let's see over here. As you can see, we are sitting on a 4 rand loss. I could just close the other two trades and then leave this one running, but you know what? We're just gonna wait. Gonna wait it out. So in no rush. We want about 400 rand on this account profit, or maybe 50-40%. That's what we're aiming for. We just wait and see. So beautiful people, we are in profit, sitting on a profit of 180 rand. Now we reaching the 200 rand point. As I told you that my analysis was on point, it's just that I entered too early. I know what I'm doing. Even though this is a small amount, it just goes to show that this point right here, as you can see, we went up, we went down, and we retested, and then we're going down again. This is very good result. Let me just go to 1 hour time frame, and then I'm gonna zoom in. As you can see, I entered too early, but regardless of entering too early, we are still sitting on beautiful profit, heading to TP1. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to close these two trades right here, which I entered too early, and let me just go to 30 minutes. Yeah, but overall the analysis was on point. The entry was too early. As you can see, I entered around 5 a.m. and the market is going down around 11:30, which is the good time, because I told you if more people are trading, there's going to be momentum. So now it's taking out all the buyers, people who bought early. Now they are exiting. Let's see how much profit we're sitting on 300 rand. So we already made enough money. Let's not be greedy. We're gonna close, and I will see you tomorrow. Man, if you know what you're doing, you don't stress. Because if I were
to put a stop loss. My stop loss would have been around this area right here, and I would have been taken out. So I think the market has reached the place that I wanted it to reach. As much as I wanted to go to TP1, looking at it now, there's a high probability of it like reaching this point around here and then going back up. So I'm just gonna put this line over here, and I'm gonna see. No, don't touch that. I want this red one. Yeah, nice. Okay, take this red one here, guys. If you don't see what I'm doing, I'm sorry, because this is a bad phone. So as I suspected, as you can see, it's starting to go back. To be safe, I must close there's two entries right now. Let me just close them before I forget. Let me just wait for it to reach 300 and then I'm gonna close. But that is it. Our account is sitting, okay, let me just, our account is sitting on almost 3k, 2k, from 300 to 2k in just how many trades? 1, 2, 3, in just 4 trades. I took only 1 trade first time, and now I took three trades at the same time. So 4 trades, almost sitting on 2k. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this series, guys. I'm gonna take this 300 all the way up to 300k. Wait and see. See you tomorrow. The account is sitting on 430 rands. I told you, my analysis is always on point. I never miss, brother. I have over 7 years experience trading. So as you see, I took this account from 300 all the way now to almost 3,000 rand. As you see, I entered too early right here. You see, these entries were too early. I knew it was going to be a sell. That's why I did not put a stop loss. Now we're going down with 500 rand profit on a 1.8 account. And we are cruising nicely. We are cruising nicely. We're going down. We don't dazzle because we know the skill is there. Years of experience. You're witnessing it. You make mistakes and then you trust in your trade. You trust in yourself. Now, let's see how much. So this is enough. Being a great trader is not being great. This account is sitting on 2.4 now. Taking it from only 300 rand, only trading 2 days. I traded on Friday and I trade on Thursday, and I didn't trade on Friday, but I did trade now on Monday. So this is very good result. I'm going to close this trade. I hope you learned something. I'm just going to close this account to see how far I can take it, but I'm just gonna let it run all the way to TP1. If I entered early, guys, I would be sitting on maybe 1,000, 1.2 if I entered right here. But I knew the market was going to bounce here, but just that I was so greedy, I did not see it.